What is the value of positive integer q? So we have to find the exact value of q. Let's check the statement. The first statement says when the positive integer p is divided by q, the remainder is 5. So the remainder when p is divided by q is equal to 5, but we have no idea, no information about the p, so we cannot say anything about the q either. But one thing that we can ensure is that since the remainder is always less than the divisor, therefore we know that q is definitely greater than 5. But this is information alone is certainly not sufficient to answer the question, therefore we can eliminate option A and option D at this stage. Now, let's look at the second statement. The second statement here says that when q is divided by the positive integer p, the remainder is 7. Now, when q is divided by p, the remainder is 7. That means once again we understand that p here has to be, because the remainder is 7, so p must be greater than 7. But once again that does not ensure what is the value of q, therefore we say once again it is not sufficient to answer the question. Now we are combining the two statements. Now combining the two statements tells us that of the p and q, one of them has to be greater than the other, which means if we assume that p is greater than q, then we must understand that in that particular case q should be equal to 7, because when q will be divided by a bigger number, then the remainder will be 7 automatically, the number itself. Now the second scenario, if we assume that p is less than q, in that case we must know that if p is less than q, then p itself should be equal to 5. But if p is equal to 5, the remainder cannot be 7, which means the second case can be rejected, because if p is equal to 5, then this remainder cannot be 7. Let me just write it down here. For p equal to 5, remainder of q upon p can not be greater than 4. Hence, not possible. So, this case can be rejected, and therefore the answer to the question becomes option C, because after combining the two, we understand that q has to be equal to 7. Thank you so much.